There it is. There it is. There it is. Wow. Holy cow. Are you serious? That was insane damage. Wow. Real talk. So the combo works, eh? Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today we will not be tier 3ing Black Panther, which is a tragedy because I have every other combat tier 3, and I'm about to get Crescent tier 3. That's right. The little girl with a bear is somehow better than the literal Black Panther. But that's just the way of Marvel Future Fight, guys. We have to just go with the flow. So we're going to be tier 3 in Crescent today. I still have to upgrade some of her gears. They are not quite yet there to 25. And then we're going to tier 3 her, and then we're going to take her into some action. I'm not going to mess or tinker with her build right away. I might throw another obelisk or CTP at her. But right now, I'm actually going to be testing a tier 3 character for the first time with a CTP of Transcendence. That's right. A tier 3 character with the CTP of free-to-play. This is the ultimate gesture of goodwill to my free-to-play brothers and sisters who I love dearly. So first of all, let's go ahead and take stock of how much resources we have so we can see how much we're going to end up spending. 55,000 black antimatter, 41 and 34, and then 348 million gold. So let's get it popping. Oh, we did max upgrade. That's bad. 16. Okay. Oh, we still have to go. Okay, sorry. I thought it was going to go right to 25. Right. Okay, 16. 16 again. Okay. That's not bad. It's way better than 30. Could you give me like another 16? Maybe? So I had to open my big mouth and we got wrecked with a 28. Okay, cool. Sure. Yeah, so that cost me a boatload of tier 3 materials. Let's see what happens here. 5, not bad. And it's gonna be interesting to see how good Crescent is. 3. I think right now with the CTP of Transcendence, she can do stage 50 Proxima with strikers. I'm not exactly sure if this was before the striker change or not, but I don't think it's as important to do a test of tier 3 versus tier 2 Crescent because I don't think very many players are going to care about the power level, like the jump in power level. I think for most players, they either have like a very underbuilt Crescent that they just use for a leadership, whether she's 6 stars or she's just tier 2 but she's, you know, empty, no obelisk, no uru, no ISO 8 set, just a leadership. You know, no uniform, or it's the uniform but it's normal rank, or they're gonna plan on building her all the way. I feel like she's one of those like all or nothing characters who are either going to be tier 3'd on your account or just like barely built, like She-Hulk built kind of thing. So we got 1 gear left. We've dropped about 2 million gold. We've dropped, oh man, the tier 3 materials are killing me. I think 10. Why 10 though? I really think Marvel Future Fight 17. Are you fucking kidding me? 17. Can we not get a single? Did we get a single roll at single digits? Did any of these upgrades calculate? Did any of these... I can't even English right now. None of the upgrades cost single digits. They were all double digits. That was insane. So yeah, that was really expensive from the perspective of tier 3 materials. Yeah, it's like... Yeah, sure. I guess, whatever. We have a lot of CCF, so I can't really complain. I know. We do still need to get a combat book. So I'm going to be getting one from my resources that I've just stockpiled from buying relays. I tier 3'd Apocalypse almost exactly 1 month ago, so I was only able to get I was able to almost get 10 books in a month, which is pretty impressive considering that for some people they go, you know, a couple months without getting a book. So that part I am pretty happy about. I did get quite lucky at the beginning to get a lot of books, but we ended up having to use one selector. She does get a pretty substantial physical attack increase. It goes up by like, what is that, 17,000, which is a lot. It's like almost, it's like more than 15%, or sorry, 50%. And then her HP, a lot of people have been talking about that. She has a lot of HP, 62,000. It goes up by 20, it looks like about 23,000 HP. That's a bang up HP stat there. And then Moonlight Shockwave. So we'll have to see how good she ends up being for me, tier 3 with my CTP of free to play. But it'll be interesting to see if, and it'll also be interesting to see if she gets a buff in any way, shape, or form. Quite a few star agents have said that she's not good enough. as is, but I think it's sort of in between. I don't know. We'll have to see, but all the skills are all messed up and out of order. Let's see how strong Io gets when she gets to tier 3. All right, let's hit the button. I'll get out of the way. You guys enjoy this tier 3 animation. Does she have more HP than Apocalypse? Maybe. Check this out. So, not gonna lie, that tier 3 animation was pretty cheesy, but at the same time, I can relate to that. I love food. I love to eat food. I'm not a small guy. I'm pretty big. So I like to eat. I like to put food in my stomach. So yeah, 22,000 HP, 16,000. I don't know why I was trying to calculate it there. You can just see the numbers there. Putting myself through math is just weird. And then we had the whole Korean blue and red image behind her. Yeah, I mean, Mask of Justice. It was a bit corny, but like, to be honest, if we got like Captain Canada in the game, or we got like an Alpha Flight update, and we got some tier 3 character, and he, like, you know, drank some maple syrup, and then like, you know, took a bite out of a hockey puck, and then the Canadian flag appeared behind him, I would be like, yeah, it's corny, but deep down as a Canadian, I'd be like, that was kind of legit. So anyways, let's see how good Crescent is. Let's take stock here. 54,000 physical attack. Holy crap, that's a lot of physical attack. Okay, that's not even using her leadership. 54k, 62k. So if I use her leadership, here's where it gets kind of nutty. Where does she end up going? She ends up going right next to Sharon. If we use her leadership here, we got a crit rate Uru, or a crit rate dodge team up. But if we use her leadership, she jumps up to 66,000 physical attack. That's mental. And 78,000 HP. As far as the build goes, you can see it's incomplete. We got a stage 9 Power of Angry Hulk. And then we've got capped cooldown and capped ignored defense, but just barely capped. And then 172, 48 on the crits. She gets so much crit rate from her 5th skill and her uniform. You basically need 0 crit rate anywhere on her build. Keep in mind she has the leadership tag, so you can use her with White Fox. And then we got CTP of Trans. We got a Mythic uniform with these options here. Again, she does not need crit rate at all. So just based on how you want to build her. So let's take her into some action and see how she does against Proxima. So here we go, stage 70 Proxima with 2 supports and strikers. We're going to go all out on the very first test here. We don't have to worry about a damage proc because we don't have one, but I want to see if she can do this without a damage proc, because although we are using strikers, it's interesting to see, you know, without a damage proc but with strikers, what the character can do and how much damage they do. Oh, that's her tier 3 skill without SFX. Okay, so this damage is pretty low. Oh, I just took a whole bunch. I just took a big whack of damage. There's no way she can clear this, eh? Maybe I was a bit optimistic. Maybe stage 70 is just a little bit too high for the girl. But it really comes down to how much accumulation you can get on the... yeah, see? Yep. It's all about that 4th skill accumulation. Wow, Io's dead. Comboing the 4th skill accumulation with her own tier 3 skill damage is really going to be the key to getting damage out of her, because she can, like, yeah, look at that. Wow, my battery's dying. Wow. Crescent stage 70 CTP of free to play. The CTP of Transcendence. Again, this is not the best CTP for her at all. Not in any way, shape, or form. The damage buff that it gives, like the attack buff that it gives for Io is pretty much useless. But you notice that we're not using strikers that have... Wow. Really? No shit. So here's what's going on. We chose these strikers because Invisible Woman and Weapon Hex are going to provide all defense down, and Crescent is going to be able to use that all defense down to do more damage, of course. And her tier 3 skill has all defense down as well, so she can also push, like, you know, try to fill in the all defense down cap of 100 faster using her tier 3 skill when Weapon Hex strikes first. Silver Surfer and Thanos are just there for extra damage against supervillains, although she already has a lot from both Shuri and her leadership passive and White Fox. We got like way over 100%. And then Mr. Fantastic is just there to deal physical damage, and he also has 10% more damage to supervillains. But what's happening, well, what I didn't do is I didn't bring any mind control or any sort of charm strikers because I don't want Proxima to be mind controlled. I want her to hit me, because Crescent's second skill has accumulation. It's got the same accumulation as Sharon Rogers' third skill, but it's only 4 seconds instead of 10 seconds. So what that crazy damage spike was, it's rare still, even with the striker consistency, it's rare, but you're comboing the striker all defense down with the accumulation on her second skill with her tier 3 skill. If you can put those three together in a perfect storm, it looks like she can complete stage 70 without a damage proc. That's pretty damn impressive, because you know my boy Black Panther and Wolverine cannot do that, by the way. So you pop that, and then so ideally you would use one for the immunity, and then 2, and then you would gather the, I think, is it 1 that has the immunity? But anyways, you use 2 for the accumulation, and then you pop, yeah, look at that. She's gonna die here. Oh, I didn't die? No way. She didn't die. I'm shocked. Wow. Tanky. Wow. Io's dying like crazy. But she's not dying. It's kind of cool that thing on the ground from her tier 3. It's kind of cool, the earth. If she had guaranteed dodge, she'd be so sick. Wow. All right, so we're looking for the perfect storm with Crescent. We want to get hit and then do damage. You want to do 1, 2 for the accumulation, and then 4 for the 4 for the heal, and then 5 for the damage. 5 also helps us build up the tier 3 skill. There it is, there it is, there it is. Wow. Holy cow. Are you serious? That was insane damage. Wow. Real talk. So the combo works, eh? With a CTP of Transcendence. I am speechless right now. So you pop 1, 2, let them hit you. Oh, we messed it up. We messed it up. We messed it up. 1, 2. Wow, 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 wow. Look at that damage. Man, she just killed Io. No! The only trick with the only difficult part about this, these kinds of characters is that, you have to fight a boss. Wow, the damage is crazy. You have to. The only challenging part is that you have to fight a boss that will move around and will hit you. So the chance of dying is definitely higher than 0. You know, with the strikers being the way that they are, you can fight a lot of bosses and basically just negate all of their threats by just having them mind controlled most of the time. Okay, we had to switch there because the spears were coming down. I think Io died for us. Io died for our sins. That's okay. But this is crazy. Man, more spears. Come on, lady. Come on, free. Wow, more spears. More Britney Spears. Okay, we get the heals. The heals and her healing and her crazy base stats really make a big difference. Okay, I want you to hit me. I'm gonna kill you now. I don't think she hit us. I don't think we accumulated enough. No, and she also dodged our tier 3. Yeah, when you don't get it, the damage is pretty flat. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Trouble. That's going to be big damage. Big damage. Look at that. Yes. Accumulation. I can't move for some reason. Yeah, but man, the damage is wild when you get that combo. Can't switch. Oh, come on. Fudge. Man, so the damage is so good, but it is a bit tricky with characters like that. Characters like Mr. Fantastic. Characters like Captain America when we used to use the accumulation. it's a tricky game of sort of, you know, hit me, but then I got to be able to take it. So maybe, you know, switching Shuri for like Wasp to avoid getting debuffed would be the better idea there, because those tornadoes were really making it hard for me. But yeah, Crescent is definitely, I think she's definitely underrated right now. That was some crazy damage. Level 70 or stage 70 Proxima with a CTP of Transcendence. I could have cleared that in 3 minutes with 2 minutes to spare if I had, you know, hit everything on time. That was doing like 4 or 5 bars at a time from the combo of her all defense down, which is up to minus 50% for 8 seconds, with the accumulation on Moon Taunt, but you have to use Moon Kick first because of the immunity. So you do like a really quick 1-2. She accumulates, and then you just pop the 6 and you do crazy damage. So it's like 1-2-6, real fast combo. Woo! That was a lot more damage than I was expecting. I was expecting to kind of clown this because of the CTP of Transcendence, but this is actually pretty hot. Like it's pretty crazy damage. That damage was pretty face melting. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Crescent, is she underrated? Does she still need a buff? What do you guys think? Should they make the combo easier? Should they make the Moon Taunt buff last like 6 seconds or 7 seconds? Should they make her immunity last like 3 or 4 seconds? Or should they just leave her as is? Because as you can see, she might be able to go to stage 99 Proxima. Hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of the newest tier 3 character, Crescent. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.